Hello all, this is Mario. I'm gonna make this brief. That's something I wouldn't normally do, but we're gonna do it anyway. So you know how in Mario Kart 8, or in any Mario Kart really, you go around the track, right? Well, some tracks you can go around them the other direction. Most of them you can't, because Mario Kart 8 is really conservative with the tracks, making sure you don't do anything other than play them properly. There's some tracks you can go backwards, and on time trial mode, it won't come and pick you up if you go the wrong way, so you can try and do them backwards. So I'm going to go through all of the tracks, and we're going to mark off which ones are possible and which ones are not. Yeah, let's get into it. First up is Mario Kart Stadium, and we're going to be interrupted pretty quickly because we're not getting up there. There's definitely no way that we are going to be getting up there, so we can pretty much say that Mario Kart Stadium is impossible. Next of all, we have Water Park, and I also don't think this one's possible. I don't know, maybe like you could maybe get hit over this with a shell or something, but even if you do that, let me just show you. Like, when you get to here, there's definitely no way you're going to be making it up anywhere, so yeah, this is impossible. Sweet Sweet Canyon is something that we don't expect to be possible because of the cannon. Well, no worries about the cannon. Let's just say that much. It's not possible. Our next stop is Swamp Ruins, which looks a bit more promising, but also not really that promising. You can get up here. Kind of. You can jump your way up here, but from here there's not really much you can achieve. You can shroom off here, but again, you're not gonna make it. Next up we have Mario Circuit, which actually is possible, but it's a bit different from the battle version in the original Mario Kart 8 because those Goombas exist, and also the ramps do still exist. So you have the pleasure of dealing with those. Also, warning in advance, I'm not good at this game. I will be going in the grass. But yeah, you can just make your way through here. Thankfully it's 200cc, so this track is actually fun to play on, unlike every other version of the track. So that's quite nice. You can drive this one backwards. Next up we have Toad Harbor, which to my knowledge is also possible to drive backwards. Just gonna turn around here, and we're just gonna hop through here. And this was also a battle track in the original Mario Kart 8, which would make a lot of sense for this to be possible backwards. I believe there are some slight changes, such as my lack of ability to drive, but other than that, I don't think there's much else. So, yeah, most of it is just kind of a nice little journey through here. Just gonna casually head down. It's not much to worry about. Only bit you might have to worry about are these boxes here, but even that there's nothing really that annoying here. And yeah, that's this Toad Harbor. Twisted Mansion is a track that I'm unsure about because I almost made it, kind of. I'll show you what I mean. Basically, there's a fountain down here, and if you get the speed, you can launch your way off of it, not like that, and you can like almost make it up there, but I haven't made it in, and I feel like Lakitu does not want me to get in there. We're going to use a bit of extra speed from Leston, see if that's going to help us get across the gap, but I doubt it. Yeah, as you can see, I got kind of out of bounds, so unless you can like make it all the way up there somehow, I don't think there's any hope for us, really. Next we have Shy Guy Falls, which is also one that doesn't sound very possible, and you'd be right. This one's quite the Sunshining Star because, I mean, it's not possible, but you can do this. In theory. This is another one that doesn't look like it's going to work, but I'm going to show you solely for the purpose of letting you see for yourself. You can come up here and, yeah, glider ramp. I mean, you can kind of almost make it-ish, not really. Electrodrome is yet another one with a glider ramp at the end, meaning, well, that doesn't even matter, does it? Not sure the best way to show Mount Wario. I mean, obviously, we're not going to be getting anywhere anytime soon. I guess I'll show you which of the sections are possible, if any. Alright, so here's lap 2. Let's make our way back up. So, I don't see any interruptions here. I think the only thing that would stop us making it is the fact that there's no way we're going to be getting back up onto that flying thing. But hey, I mean, look, we can at least look at it. We can go past it. Does that count? Are we... A checkpoint's counted by height. Alright, section 3, let's go back to section 2. We can go through this forest pretty easily. Well, I mean, Okay, it is possible to get through the forest very easily, but if you're me, that's obviously not going to be the case. That was a very low trick. I did not expect that. You can go either of these paths. In theory, you can go either of these paths, and then you're screwed. Although I find it interesting that there's a speed boost here. All right, we're at the finish line. Let's see if we can go backwards from the finish line. A tip. There's no way. There's no way you can. No. No. Cloudtop Cruise. It's another one, which is pretty much you're pretty much halted because of an ending glider section. Great. I mean, you can do that. Well, even if you do that, you're still screwed. You're still. Next up is Bone Dry Dunes, aka really underrated track that no one likes for some reason. Anyway, this track, you'll be really shocked to learn is not possible backwards. There's that fountain thing, which if you suck less, you can actually get onto. So I'm gonna try and suck less. Yeah, what fun. Next up we have Bowser's Castle. What do you be? What do you think? Do you honestly expect it to be possible? No. Next on the list is Rainbow Road, which, I mean, what do you think? It has a glider section. Although, one thing Rainbow Road has over a lot of the other tracks is that you can drive a lot more of it backwards, which is nice. You know, it's there's still a lot to do in Rainbow Road, but not enough. Moo Moo Meadows, it basically had no jumps or anything, so do you think it's going to be possible? I'll give you a tip, yes. Yes, it will be possible, and yes, it is possible. It's not possible for me to not suck, but I mean, you're just gonna have to live with that. So just to prove it, you can do all this. Unlike the battle mode version of Mario Kart 8, the ramps are all still in there. Although I think in Mario Kart 8 ones, the glider ramp was still there. That's probably because it's part of the model. But yeah. If I can stop sucking, you can indeed see it's possible. Next we have Mario Circuit from Mario Kart Super Circuit, another really underrated track. I love this one so much, so fun to drive on. But that aside, is it possible to drive backwards? I mean, you'd think it would be, if you were a moron. Because it's not. Okay, Cheap Beach is really interesting. You'd think it's like a no way, but actually, you'll see. You'll see. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I also might be remembering wrong because I haven't tried to do backwards stuff for like a year. But you can get through the track normally. This is one of my least favorite tracks, so I don't really know where I'm going, to be honest with you. But you can get through it all fairly quickly. And then there's the glider ramp. You're gonna think, oh no, I'm gonna go out of bounds, but no. For some reason, you can like jump up there and like get stuck and stuff. It's so weird. I don't know what caused it. I don't know why I go higher sometimes. But I don't know. I feel like it's a maybe. Toad Turnpike, it has absolutely no jumps in it other than, well, no required jumps in it. And it's a Mario Kart 8 battle course. Is it going to be possible? What do you think? Do you want to take an educated guess? Lacto, what are you doing? I don't care if I got hit by the car. What the hell were you doing? Anyway, I think we all know that this track is going to be possible. It's Dry Desert. It was a battle course in Mario Kart 8 and it didn't really have any jumps in it. Yeah, it's going to be possible yet again. But, I don't think anything was really changed in the Mario Kart 8 version, in fact. So, yeah, it's pretty much just the entire course, but it's backwards. What fun. We can go wee, and I'm going to use this because I should not have gone in there, but I can't be bothered to go around. I like this track. That's a lie, I really don't like this track. Also, that's a wall. You learn something new every day. Again, we have the world of Donut Planet 3. I don't remember if this one was a battle course in Mario Kart 8 or not, but it's possible backwards to my knowledge, and that's what counts. So, excuse my terrible driving, we're gonna make our way through this track. very slowly. I'm gonna brake drift my way through this one. Apart from, oh my god, you get so much air off these. I'm not good at this track. I'm not good at most of the tracks, but I'm especially not good at this track. But whatever, I like it. Rural Raceway, it's another basic track, but it's a basic track with a glider ramp. And what have we learned from tracks that have glider ramps? Well, they're usually possible, and then... Next we have DK Jungle for Mario Kart 7. Next we have Wario Stadium for Mario Kart DS. What do you think? Take an honest guess. Next we have Sherbet Land for Mario Kart Double Dash, and of course this one is possible backwards, like it was in Mario Kart 8 as well, but you gotta be careful, don't fall in the water, because the only way, well, not really. There are some patches of water where you need to go forwards if you want to get out of them. And we don't want to go forward, we want to go in the snow and everywhere we shouldn't be. We don't really want to go in the snow, but I mean, that's what happens, so we're just gonna go along with it. But yeah, you can just make your way through, it's all happiness. All rainbows and happy fun times. Melody Motorway is one you'd really hope to be possible, but just like all the others, there's a stupid ramp. Let's play Yoshi Valley. Hey guys, it's a track that was a battle course in Mario Kart 8. And in Mario Kart 8, you had to drive the courses backwards on battle mode. So, use your little brains to work out, is Yoshi Valley possible backward? No, it's not. For some reason they changed them. Okay, so I just concluded that it's not possible before, but I'm curious now. When I just tested it, I got a lot further than I ever have before. So let me show you what I found. So you would think that these cogs would be the stopping point, but actually there's a way. Yeah, like this, you can actually get it to respawn you on the cogs. And if you keep doing it at the right timing, which is not what I'm doing, you can trick the respawn into putting you one cog back. So I tried building up a purple drift, which I'm going to try and maintain. And then I did a trick off of one of these, and it led me up here. So what I was wondering, if I had enough speed, could I bypass this ramp? I'm thinking no. Throw on the Plum Pipeway, it's another one that really should be impossible, but... for some reason, I can't remember how you do it exactly, I think you like kind of drift off like this. Yeah, and for some reason it lets you down here, and I don't know why, but it doesn't stop there. You can get up here, so if I keep trying it, yeah, it lets me up, good. But I'm pretty sure this is as far as we're going to be getting. Next up we have Grumble Volcano. I can't remember if this was possible in Mario Kart Wii, but I don't think it's possible now. Actually, what I remember is that I think you can get a trick or respawn here, but I'm not certain if you can trick the respawn. Maybe not. Next we have N64 Rainbow Road. It's pretty much flat apart from this one glider ramp. However, I've seen people get past this in the original, so I assume it's possible to get past it here. I have not succeeded in this at any point ever, so I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do it now. Probably not. Next we're getting into the DLC stuff, so we don't have anything to worry about with whether it was in Mario Kart 8 battle mode or not. First of all, we have Yoshi's Circuit, which I believe is possible to do backwards. And it's also a really fun track, so that's a bonus. It's probably one of my favorite tracks in the game, it's just so good. So fun. I don't know what that jump was. I am not used to using standard bike, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna need this for a track soon. May as well stick with it. So yeah, you can just make your way through. All fun and happy. I'm pretty sure you can do that shortcut if you don't suck. I'm gonna try again. Yeah, you can. So that's fun. Fun, happy times. Excite Bike Arena obviously is gonna be possible. There are ramps that you can't avoid but you can because there's grass and you can just go around them. So there's one ramp here that you cannot climb up. It doesn't matter what randomized version you're playing, there's always going to be these sets of ramps that are just going to be in different orders. And because of that, you pretty much know it's going to be possible 100% of the time. And not really that difficult either. Just gonna make your way through, dump bonk. And yeah, you just kind of drive in a straight line. There are some jumps, since they're not checkable, you could miss, but if that's the case, just go along the grass. Next we have Dragon Driftway, one that looks impossible, but for some reason, I've gotten up here before, and I don't know how. Yep, it let me up, it bounced me up. So, surprisingly, Dragon Driftway is actually possible. I don't know why, and you can even trick up these. And oh my god, I just bunked. I just bunked on an earlier part of the stage, that's insanity. So again, you'd think there's going to be halting you, but in fact, you are totally safe as long as you don't screw it up. Which I'm going to if it didn't let me actually move. Yeah, you can just get your way up there. You might not even need the mushroom for it, but I'm not sure how acceleration works in this game compared to Mario Kart Wii. So yeah, you can drive this backwards, apparently. There's one more ramp that should be stopping you, but it's not. It's not stopping you at all. I mean, oh, what on earth is Toadette doing? If I remember correctly, yeah, you can just jump over. Next we have Mute City, and everything else in this cup has been pretty promising. Next we have Wario's Gold Mine. This was possible to do backward in the original game, because there was this extra little track where the minecarts came from. But now they've removed that track. But it's still possible apparently, because 200cc is a great creation, and because it's anti-gravity, with good aim, which I do not have, you can— oh my god, I did it! First try, okay. You can jump over the gap. I don't think this is intended. I really like how many of the DLC tracks are broken in regard to driving them backwards. So I think that's really cool. You can do that, and also that's not sticky road, which is really weird to me. But yeah, you can drive this one backwards too. Okay, do you need me to tell you if this one's possible or not? Do you really need me to actually tell you? I mean, it's certainly not possible for me if I go the wrong way. If you use your brain, I think you'll be able to figure out. I think you'll have a pretty good idea as to whether this is possible or not. Because there aren't any jumps in it. It's just a road. It's called a road. It's called a Rainbow Road. Next we have Ice Outpost, one of the most boring tracks in the game, and driving backwards it's no different. It's still really boring. Next we have Hyrule Circuit, which again, completely impossible. There's no way you're gonna be doing Baby Park backwards. There's just so much stopping you. Like, oh my god, that grass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you can do it backwards. What? I can't believe it. What a shocker. It's Cheeseland. Most people's least favorite track, but I like it a bit. You can go around the ramps at the start, so they're not as much of a hazard as they would normally be. You can make you... what was that? You can make your way through here, which is nice. So much to do. Look at this great eventful track. And then we got the glider, and we're screwed. Next we have Wild Woods. It's a great creation. Wild Woods, very doable. We're going all out for this jump. I'm at war with this jump. I cannot make it. Basically, you can get over these massive ramps. There's the first one, and I just can't get enough speed for the second one. I don't understand how jumps work in this game, and I just cannot make it across. But you can do it, I swear. Oh, come on. As you can see, if you trick off the fountain and use a mushroom, you can like make it over, but it's so hard. And I don't know how I've done it before, because I cannot figure it out. Maybe I have to do it from the side. Oh, I know what it was. It's coins, that's what it was. Let's get some bells. Maybe if we have enough bells, we can make it over. Yes! It was bells all along. So as you can see, you can make it over. You can do Animal Crossing backward. There we are. If you thought you weren't going to learn anything from this video, you were wrong. Maybe you already knew it. Well, next of all, we have Koopa City. I believe it's called, not Neo Bowser City crap, Koopa City. And it was possible in Mario Kart 7, but Mario Kart 8 they added walls everywhere. So let's see. You can now make this jump. You could not do it in 150cc to my knowledge. In Mario Kart 7 you can. And we're gonna make it through here. And this really annoys me. Okay, in this track it's probably my favorite in Mario Kart 7. I'm not sure. I really love this track in Mario Kart 7. Don't really like it as much in Mario Kart 8. It really works well with my kart combination in Mario Kart 7. But for some reason, they added a wall here. This wall was not in the original. I don't know why they added it. Next up we have Ribbon Road, another one of my favorite tracks. I think it's very underrated. I mean, did you expect anything less? This one's interesting. You can get through a lot of it. You can get through a lot of Super Bell Subway pretty easily. You can just kind of go on your own little special adventure. I really don't like this track, so I'm probably gonna get hit by a lot of trains because I'm just really not sure where I'm going. But it's a track that exists. You can get through it, and then there's a wall. But what if I told you you could still do it? Yeah, I'm being serious. It just requires a small amount of patience, like only like load and load of patience, and I'm not sure where I have to go from. I believe I have to go up here, and we're gonna have to wait for a little while. Here's one. Okay, I know jump down to here. No! Oh god. We really need to get on this train. Like really, we need to get on this train right now. This train is gonna give us enough height, and we need the height. So what's interesting about the trains is the game's constantly trying to push you off. Like you cannot just stand still on the train. You gotta constantly adjust. So although you're moving with the train, you're also sliding off. So when it turns right now, I'm gonna slide right off. So I gotta be really careful about what I do. But it should be okay. And now we're just gonna wait on the train for a bit. So let's wait on the train. Alright, we can't afford to mess it up, but now we can use the ramp to do a trek over. And that's it. You can do Super Bell Subway backwards. I love it so much. Alright, so Big Blue is another track that isn't a lap long, so we can't exactly drive it backwards. So I'm going to check all of the sections to see which ones are possible. This glider ramp should tell you everything you need to know about whether section 1 is possible. I mean, I can show you, but I mean... yeah, and this glider ramp should tell you everything you need to know about section 2. Alright, we're at the end of section 3. Let's try going backwards to see what we can see. Hope you like my poem. I mean, maybe you can get over. Maybe. Probably not. I'm really doubting that you can get over at all. Thanks for watching. We now know which tracks are possible and which are not, so if you like that video, then thanks. I appreciate it. I worked quite hard on it. Thanks, dude.